HasanAbi.
You appear to have a crush on HasanAbi. Is that correct?
Yes, if he ever watches this, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
For being on here, he hates it.
Why? It's possible that because he's such a low-tier, lowbrow debater.
He's not a debater, and he's been very clear that he doesn't board.
Because he's literally a moron, so it doesn't surprise.
Hell yeah, baby. To be fair, the first time I heard about Lonerbox was years ago when Bad Empanada defended you because Lonerbox wanted Twitch to ban you for your chat being too pro-China. Wait, what? Lonerbox wanted me to be banned because my chat was too pro-China? What the fuck? These people are so delusional, brother. Read a foreign policy magazine article for once in your goddamn lives. Like, if you think I'm pro-China, listen to Michael Bloomberg talk about China, okay? Holy shit. It's also so weird because it's not like hate speech or anything. It's just, you know how like right-wingers, Nazis will always be like, oh, you just want to ban me because you disagree with me. That's literally what these guys are doing. Like, that's it. That's it. They're just like, oh, I disagree with your positions and I refuse to understand where you're coming from. And I'm going to shamelessly act like in my position of ignorance that you are actually in favor of things that you might not even be in favor of. And then I'm going to demand you get banned for it. It's not like I'm saying, like, on shit. It's not like I'm saying shit like, oh, side is good or anything. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Sorry, praising America's geopolitical enemies is hate speech. In parentheses, you're America-phobic. That's literally what it comes down to. What is this? Should he be
There's
banned?
many prominent, nominally...
Should Twitch streamers be banned if their chats defy official Western narratives? Apparently, the answer is yes. That's tanky and ooh for some reason. Drone simping is fine, though. What? What is this?
Of Ukraine, and the Chinese person was speaking, and Hasan's chat went f***ing ballistic, like China simping, like tanky, f***ing, like no genocide, ooh woo, f***ing.
Why does he talk like this, for one? This is exactly what I mean. This is the...
LB been making hate vids of Hasan for years. He's just finding out. What the f wrong with this guy, man? I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much about these people who apparently have been f***ing... Like, I've DM'd this guy in the past because I saw his video shitting on Benjamin Netanyahu. I have found out about other pro-Palestinian content creators he collaborated with in the past. Like small content creators that he brought up in his videos. Like Beast Bra says. That's weird, man. Someone in the chat said, why don't you just apologize? For what? Tatters told you all about it back then and you ignored it all? Like, apologize to what? Who? You? No. As a former Lonerbox viewer, he's just jealous. That's it. That's the entire guy. Is it personal jealousy or is it jealousy that he is channeling from Destiny? Because, like, simply put, that's where a lot of the Destiny resentment comes from. Jealousy. Jealousy that he feels as though he carved a space for politics on Twitch. And then I came in and he was no longer the golden boy. And he never just like let that down. You know what I mean? He just could never give up on that. And worst of all, when I left his community entirely, because there was a point, it's embarrassing to admit, but there was a point where I thought like he was one of these like people who had redeemed themselves, right? I was wrong. You're in a New York Times opinion piece? Wait, really? Details all his orbiters that you are evil and you're the reason he's banned, Lamau. But yeah, I think there's no reason to try and find like, I don't think there's a reason to try and find anything beyond what Destiny himself has openly recognized in this clip that you guys found. Oh, I'm in this? That's
Stop
crazy.
Platforming people that are not supporting your candidates. You are private political parties. You're supposed to be self-interested, okay? The whole reason you have superdelegates and shit is to protect your elections, right? Stop inviting people to your events that hate your candidates. Don't do that. Stop doing that. It's retarded. Stop highlighting these people. Stop platforming these people. Stop spotlighting these people. Let them go to is it SDA, the Socialist Democratic Party of America? Let them go do events with those people. Jesus. Why would you cuck out so hard at these losers? Hasan shouldn't be anywhere near the DNC. Brianna Joy Gray, I don't know if she gets invited to shit. Nobody for Breaking Points, Kyle Kalinske included. I'm sorry. Maybe, actually.
I like that he's the one who's like deciding. Like in his mind, guy who doesn't even know what the DSA is deciding who gets to be invited to the DNC. Like, why won't they listen to me, man? What the f? I am the ultimate decider of who gets to go, please. Me, I didn't go, but
I'll give him. He's a little over the wall for me. Maybe he could come back though.
Never mind. He said maybe Kyle Kalinske can come back. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, anybody related to the? I don't know where Sam Cedar was. Actually, Sam Cedar is so poisoned by the people around him that no, even he shouldn't be anywhere. Yeah, none of these people should be anywhere near. Because if you're
Damn, Sam Cedar disinvited from the DNC.
if you're the Democratic Party, you have to support the people that are supporting you. Okay, like one of the things that you guys, I hate being a cock. I hate being a cuckoo. But I have to remind you guys of this, okay? I have to remind you guys because you have to understand this, okay? Because you take me for granted, all right? You take my tenacity for granted. It is incredibly difficult to be out there on your own, okay? With no major backing, no major political communities.
Who's he talking to? His ego is out of control, dude. Like, I don't even know who the f he's talking to when he says, like, y'all don't appreciate me. I don't know, maybe his own community. He also said he got invited to DNC, but he turned it down. Oh, okay, good move. I don't know if he actually did, but who gives a f?
Nobody else in the end. That isn't
Tenacity. Boy breaks his brain every 3 to 5 business days. Yeah, dude.
an incredibly difficult thing to do. So if you're the Democratic Party and you're backing people that hate your candidates and you're not providing any support to people that support your candidates, what the f? Give these people support. It doesn't have
What do you mean? Hasan was mobbed up, dude.
to be me, although it should be.
This is how I start tweaking out when I fumbled a naturally funny baddie. He's saying all this because he said he wants to start a media company with people on the left who will do nothing but suck off the Dems. Would you ever go back to the DNC after they treated you? Yeah, why wouldn't I? Chad, I want to go to the fucking RNC too. What are you talking about? They want to be you?
You
What is
appear to have a crush on HasanAbi. Is that correct?
Yes, if he ever watches this, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
For being on here, he hates it.
Why?
Okay.
He's a socialist and he knows the formula of the podcast. I'm not going to go into, you know, you understand.
It's possible that because he's such a low-tier, lowbrow debater.
He's not a debater and he's been very clear that
Yeah,
he
I know,
doesn't
and
board.
because he's literally a moron, so it doesn't surprise.
Hell yeah, baby.
Me, he can't
I
debate.
completely disagree. He doesn't say that he's the smartest person. He's an internet personality who
Who's connected to Shaky
a
Girl
political commentator
and got his job because he had contacts.
Do you watch
with Shaky
political
Girl.
commentate?
Yes,
commentate?
I'm a political commentator.
Okay.
You say shaky Gurger? What
And
the f is shaky Gurger?
Shaky
A
Girl
political.
What is a shaky Gurger? Yes, he got his job because he's connected to shaky Gurger.
Commentator.
and got his job because he had contacts.
Do you watch
with Shaky
political
Girl.
commentate?
Yes,
Commentate?
I'm a political commentator.
Okay, and people watch you.
Yes.
And there's people who think you're an idiot. So.
Yes, but you know the difference is that I debate with those people and beat them. And you know what he does? He
I don't know who the f this guy is, but I highly doubt that he has decent debate acumen. Did he say I was low T or low tier? Oh, he said I was a low tier debater. Yeah, these guys are such f***ing losers. This is why I hate this goddamn space.
Who
who's connected.
is
Yes,
commentate-
I'm a political commentator.
Okay, and people watch you.
Yes.
And there's people who think you're an idiot. So.
Yes, but you know the difference is that I debate with those people and beat them. And you know what he does? He loses.
He was going to debate that one dude with the blue hair, but that guy is.
Destiny annihilates
Destiny's-
HasanAbi. It wouldn't even be close because he's annihilated him before.
He's good at probing questions.
I'm Australian. I thought Destiny and Hasan were on the same side or shared the same beliefs. What? Destiny went so far left, he started playing for the other side. Sam having an H3 went from voicing inclusion and preaching hate towards those that disagree. Sad to see. But also to be a fair, Hasan is creeping up on that territory at this point. I love that she states he wouldn't like that she's on that pod, and that guy immediately clarifies why. Did Jank? Destiny would fold Hasan. There's a reason he doesn't debate. I do debate. That's the other side of this. That like I debate all the time. The thing is, I pick and choose who I debate. Why the f would I debate some absolute piece of shit that has spent 5 years cyber stalking my ass? It's finally Jover. I know. They act like you're so scared. Like there's so many Voz debating D. He's just annoying. I know. I used to do it all the time. Why would I beef with a flop? Exactly. Wait, what? Hasan anti-Semitic?
What are we saying?
Oh, this fucking guy, bro. No, there's a lane, man. There's a lane. I promise. I think motherfuckers would clip this. You've said before that you're not a debater and you don't like debating. Yes, I'm not a debater. I don't like debating. And yet I still do debate. Yeah. My position on this is very clear and has not changed. I think if you present yourself as exclusively a debater, your community becomes a bunch of toxic little gremlins who don't care about anything, who don't care about any like real tangible positions, but simply care about the blood sport. Ha ha ha, Jews, am I right? Lol. Dude, what do you mean? First of all, the chatter who linked that is Jewish. We're literally making fun of this dude for falsely claiming that I'm anti-Semitic. Yeah, of course I'm gonna fucking laugh at that, dumbass. What am I supposed to do? Be like, oh my God, this person is smearing me as an anti-Semite. What am I supposed to do? Please take this seriously. I like that it's like so obviously like a completely fucking idiotic false smear, but I have to take it seriously. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. You know, calm down. Someone said I was in this. What is this? This failure is especially remarkable given that Biden-Harris administration's first years delivered significant youth-centered achievements, student debt relief, unprecedented climate investments, and meaningful gun safety legislation. Yet these victories were difficult with many young people to see or feel in real life, and Mr. Biden lacked the gifts of speech-making and persuasion to talk about these accomplishments effectively in today's fractured media landscape. Imagine if Mr. Biden and Ms. Harris had the dexterity and fluency to go on YouTube with Hasan Piker, go on Joe Rogan's podcast, or other Gen Z destinations and make the case for young Americans about these accomplishments. Okay, I think a lot of people fail to understand this, okay? A lot of the stuff that we're talking about here in terms of the accomplishments of the administration, many of which I've openly admitted, recognized, defended, okay? They are not enough. People think that because you're Turkish and you're pro-Palestine, even I thought you were anti-Semitic a few weeks ago from what I heard. I'm not educated on these matters since I'm not poli-sci, but I can see you're trying your best. I think that's what's so crazy is that like, and that's what's kind of scary about America, that like I can have such a prominent platform while being like an overt anti-Semite according to my naysayers, like, and people are like, oh yeah, well, he's probably anti-Semitic, but I'll hear what he has to say. Like when I hear that someone is a fucking anti-Semite, okay, I'm like, I'm done with that person. You understand? Like that's what's so crazy, that like because there's so much like underlying anti-Semitic attitudes and sentiments that are considered permissible by broader society, that like people are like, yeah, he's probably anti-Semitic, but I would like to hear what he has to say. I'm not, okay? That's what's crazy. I wouldn't expect people, if people were like, yeah, damn, I go to Hasan for his anti-Semitism, it's like, that's crazy. Imagine the inverse. People coming in here being like, this guy's not anti-Semitic at all. I'm done watching him. Would be very funny, except of course no one fucking says that, because all of the people who are anti-Semitic already fucking hate me, because I've always been against anti-Semitism. That's the point. You can fucking cry about it all day, every day till the cows come home. But most normal people have the capacity to understand, like, maybe this guy who has spent hours and hours and hours and hours combating anti-Semitism, both long before October 7 and certainly after October 7, pretty much every fucking day, maybe he's not trying to be anti-Semitic in like expert difficulty, okay? Maybe he's just not anti-Semitic at all. Anyway, I watch you for being a foe towards gay and trans people. Yeah. Anyway, many Democrats failed to turn out the vote at the rate they did in 2020 when they ousted Donald Trump, according to an analysis of election data. Who could have predicted this? Who said this was a problem? Are you going to debate Shaky Gurga on Thanksgiving? Yes. It's called Janksgiving, but I guess we should change it to Shaky Gurga's Giving. Yeah, I think Hasan only wants to end anti-Semitism so he can bring it back and take the credit. Yeah. My goal is to eviscerate anti-Semitism so that, you know, I can be the last remaining anti-Semite on expert difficulty. That's the same principle for everything, by the way. Like, that's the same fucking principle every time. Like, people will be like, oh, dude, I heard Hasan is a white supremacist. He's like anti-black. It's like, why? That's what I tell people who are surprised that I watch you for the misogyny. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. My goal is to give people the appropriate tools to combat hate only so that it's like way harder for me to be hateful. You know what I mean? I gotta like get better at my dog whistles. New game plus difficulty, baby. Yeah, that's why I'm a grifter on the left, because I secretly love the way that society is designed. You know what I mean? But for some weird reason, I am not comfortable enough to just like be a guy who says everything you know about society is great, which is like 98% of political commentators, both in this space and certainly in mainstream media. So why the fuck wouldn't I just say that? Why am I taking a immediately unpopular position? Most people don't want to think about everything being broken fundamentally. Okay? And they are quite resistant to anyone who tells them that it is busted. You are transphobic, but that's okay. Literally all cis people are. Posturing about trans people doesn't kill the cis brainworms. You're still better than most leftists on trans people, though. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. This is the type of shit that like would normally make a weak person go, okay, I'm done, right? And this is why I always tell you, okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. The original sin of being a cishet. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people think. You know, just don't have values that are shakable. Have uncompromising values, and it will be fine. Also, that chatter is incorrect. I am a foe. I'm an LGBTQ foe. Okay, I'm an enemy. I'm an enemy to the LGBTQ community. Everyone knows this. Chatter said you can't be anti-transphobic until you transition. Be like a mountain standing before a mighty river. I mean, it is true. Just like, yeah, look, see, here's how easy it is too. I'm a foe to the LGBTQ community, okay? And then I do this, and then it's done. It's wiped out. We wiped it out. Boom. We wiped it out. Boom. Put them pits away. Sniffing sneaky pits always brings my mood up, especially after a long hot day. Geez. Okay, y'all are saying shit you shouldn't say. Anyway, you're so annoying. Show the pits again, I beg. No.